Hello, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. So, right now, the current time is approximately 7:23 p.m., and the current date is Tuesday, August 2nd, 2016. It is the day after Lunasa, also known as Lammas, which is one of the cross-quarter holy days for those of us who are of the witchy and pagan and Wiccan persuasion. It is the first of the 3 harvest festivals. And it is a new moon in Leo, my rising sign, so I feel really good today. I want to acknowledge my 5 newest YouTube channel subscribers. They are Aisha Thais, and I'm going to apologize in advance if I mispronounced the last part of your YouTube subscriber name, because the first part I got, Aisha. But the Thais, I wasn't sure, so I apologize if I mispronounced it. And I'm going to say it in Spanish, Jessica Silva, or in English, Jessica Silva. Yeah, sometimes I need to Americanize things. I remember the first time I went to an Empanada Mama's, I went to the one in Hell's Kitchen in Manhattan, NYC. And I remember I wanted to order dessert, so I ordered 2 empanadas. Well, I said it in Spanish. I said, you know, 2 empanadas de guayaba y queso. And this tall, white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed server looked at me and said, "What?" And I said, "Sorry, force of habit." So I said it in a very Americanized, Gringolandia way. I said, empanadas with guava and cheese, please. How I kept a straight face, I have no idea. So for those of us who speak Spanish, Jessica Silva. For those of us who don't, Jessica Silva. Either way, thank you for becoming one of my one of my 5 newest YouTube channel subscribers. And then of course, Naomi Otero. Yes! Puerto Rico! Woo! Puerto Rico! Woo! I have to say that for her. And she knows why. Now, the next person, I was looking at the characters, and originally I thought it was Korean, but according to Google Translate, it is Chinese. So it's Hong Peng Wei. So, Hong Peng Wei, thank you. And last but not least, and this is really new, Desert Flower 13. I love your YouTube channel name, or rather YouTube subscriber name, Desert Flower 13. I love that. Every once in a while, somebody's YouTube username is just beautiful, and I'm like, oh, I love that. I mean, when I forgot who it was. It was there was somebody whose YouTube channel name or YouTube username, I was like, oh my God, this is too gorgeous. And I was like going off on the last 5 minutes of the video. I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. But yeah, Desert Flower 13. I'm raving about this one. So I'm having my cup of coffee. Yes, I'm one of those people that I drink coffee whenever I want. Well, whenever I'm awake. Whenever I'm awake. But see, you know what it is with me and coffee? Years ago, I kept, when I was a little boy, I kept hearing all this nonsense about, oh, well, if I drink coffee past 4 p.m., I won't be able to go to sleep. And I'm like, that's nonsense. So I programmed my mind that, I'm going to drink coffee whenever I want, and I'll still be able to sleep. Unfortunately, I programmed my mind too well. See, sometimes I'll have one of these in the morning, and I'll start to yawn. So for me, this will, put me to sleep. And this is how we make coffee at Chez Robert. So we add a few different kinds of coffees. And of course, being Mr. Prosperity, I make cash coffee. So I add allspice and cinnamon and ginger. I add it to the grinds. And then I doctor it up with real cream, real sugar, and a real flavor non-dairy creamer. Although I have purchased the ones on sale, which are not entirely natural, but they're so good. Like this one has Domino dark brown sugar, and it has light cream, and it has the rest of the did I finish the heavy creamer? I think this has heavy cream or light cream. I know, right? Maybe I need to drink a little less coffee. And I added some Stone Cold Creamery sweet cream flavor non-dairy creamer, and I added Yeah, that was it. And then the coffee. And it's good. And I love my new mug. Yes, that's nice. So I want to take a few moments to thank all of you who had readings at the Black Mirror Salon at Catland this past Saturday, July 30th, 2016. And it turns out that it actually was from 1 to 7 p.m. Remember I kept saying 1 to 6? Because the website said 1 to 6, and the Facebook event page said 1 to 6, and then it wound up being 1 to 7. I'm like, oh, they changed it on me. No, but it actually worked out very well. It was so crazy because, weather-wise, I've made it clear to people that my income is not dependent upon the weather, and it's not. But, I am aware that sometimes people are less inclined to go to things if the weather's not going to be a certain way. And there were these storm clouds up in the sky. So the first half hour, nobody had come in to have a reading, so fine. But then it started to rain a little bit, and then it started to rain a little bit more than a little bit, and then everybody wanted to have a reading. In fact, it was when the rains were at their heaviest that every reader was conducting a reading at the same time, including yours truly, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch. And I also want to thank those of you who spread the word, because I know a lot of you did that, and I appreciate that. And I must also thank Catherine Ponder, because I had the opportunity to begin rereading, hello Durga, begin rereading her book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, during the first hour or so of the Catland Black Mirror Salon. And of course, I especially want to thank the individual who did crystal and prosperity magic, because after that crystal and prosperity magic, everybody was having a reading. People were like, oh yeah, well, I want to have a reading too. I actually had a line of people. Yes. There was actually at one point 4 people waiting to have a reading with me. I loved it. I loved it. So to that individual who did the crystal and prosperity magic, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, so I'm very happy about that. Because, I'm accustomed to, giving readings at a public venue, and I'm the one that's like giving back-to-back readings and has, a line of people waiting. But I really enjoy it when there are good people that are good readers and people that have great energy. And that's one thing that I love about marvelous and multi-talented Melissa and beautiful and bountifully blessed Brian, who are the co-owners of Catland, also known as Catland Books, because they have assembled a great team of people that are just fantastic. So when it comes to giving readings at Catland salons, I'm especially happy when everybody's conducting readings. That makes me, yes, it makes me happy when I'm conducting the reading, obviously. But when all the diviners are conducting readings at the same time, that makes me really happy. Like, yes. So, and actually, one of the clients who had a reading with me sent me a thank you email. Which, it's not every day that a client sends me a thank you note or a thank you email. So for me, it's like, there is priceless and solid gold. I love them. I'm going to keep this a little bit short and a little bit sweet because I actually want to do 2 other videos. I am starting to catch up. And I will tell you that I do have a lot of plans in the works. By the time I finish uploading these 3 videos, I will have 94 videos. And I love the number 94 because it numerologically reduces to 13, which is a witch's sacred number. So in advance, I'm going to say, blessed be the power of the witch. And I want to thank you for those of you who have been super, extraordinarily, outstandingly, enormously, lovingly, lavishly patient. I am starting to catch up on videos. I am well aware of the fact that I have more videos to do. And it has been far too long since I've done a deck review video. So those are coming up. And in fact, I think in the last 2 months I've either received as gifts or purchased between 10 to 20 decks. Well, I'm sorry, 10 to 15, let's put it that way. So, yeah. And that doesn't even include the decks that I've promised to do reviews on. So, yeah, so I know I need to catch up. But for now, YouTube, I wish you many blessings. It's a new moon in Leo, so I cannot over-recommend your new moon wish lists. And I wish you many blessings, and thank you, and good night.